Today we join you live from Minneapolis, where local police say they have received multiple calls from residents who mistook ICE agents for terrorists. We spoke with one resident who said that he genuinely thought that these agents were terrorists. At around 7 a.m. last Sunday, Minneapolis resident John Wick Boots said he awoke to shouting noises coming from the street.
I looked out the window and I saw these armed masked men aggressively confronting a guy out on the street. I was scared for my life, you know?
Residents across Minneapolis are mistaking these ill-mannered agents for terrorists, and local police say that they are struggling to handle all the calls. And after the tragic events that rocked Minneapolis just days prior, some have gone so far as to directly compare ICE to terrorists. However, these people cite biased, left-leaning sources like the English Dictionary. Kristi Nolan, maybe you should stop and think about what you've done when your agency literally fits the definition of a terrorist group. Before we continue, this video is in memory of Renee and Alex Pretti, two loyal, non-terrorist American citizens who fell at the mercy of ICE. If you want to stand in solidarity against ICE and the Trump administration, like this video and share it with others. We need all the support we can get. ICE agents do have one alibi for their identity-concealing masks. Obviously, it's because they don't want to get COVID. Yeah, remember back in 2020 when everyone was wearing masks? I guess that's just how out of touch this administration is. And don't worry, ICE agents aren't done complaining about their pitiful lives. Some ICE agents say Minneapolis is too cold, and agents have been complaining about the frigid weather so much that Republican Representative James Comer said that ICE should maybe go to another city. However, Kristi Nolan denied their request, saying ICE needs to live up to its chilly name. Although she did say that a new agency called FIRE, or a fully idiotic Republican excuse, should be created to facilitate the removal of obviously illegal VA nurses that reside in warmer cities. That just about wraps up this episode of Box News. Since this episode was both very hard and very interesting to make, I wanted to give some insight into our thinking process. My goal is to write a script that would still be hilarious and family-friendly while acknowledging the extremely sad events that unfolded in Minneapolis, which was not easy. If you enjoyed watching this episode, or if it provided you with some kind of closure, please consider subscribing so you can see more of our content. And as always, a huge thanks to our Patreon members for supporting the channel.